UAE's first hospital in the Metaverse. Some crypto exchanges are already secretly insolvent. North Korean hackers behind the 100 million Harmony exploit. SEC rejects Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF. All that and more in this video. Welcome back. Let's get started. UAE's first hospital in the Metaverse. An official of a higher rank said on Wednesday that the United Arab Emirates' first hospital in the Metaverse would be opened by the Thumbay Group, which provides healthcare services. According to Dr. Thumbay Moideen, founder and president of Thumbay Group, this will be a fully functional virtual hospital where patients would visit using avatars to interact with physicians. And it will be ready in October of this year. But how does it work? Well, patients are being provided with AR and VR headsets by the hospital, so that they may see their houses. As an example, Thumbay mentioned a Sri Lankan national who has been staying with them for a considerable amount of time despite being paralyzed caused by a car accident. Although the man's sensory movements have ceased, his brain is still active. This center is designed to cater to customers' requirements in three-dimensional spaces in an effortless manner, all the while providing them with a digital immersive and interactive sensory experience. Some crypto exchanges are already secretly insolvent. According to FTX Sam Bankman-Fried, there are many others still scrambling for liquidity and last-minute bailouts. In other words, this crisis may still be far from over. In a recent interview with Forbes, Sam stated that there are some third-tier exchanges that are already secretly insolvent, suggesting that more crypto exchange failures are coming. While he declined to name any specific crypto exchanges, two things come to my mind on that matter. On one hand, this shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, as there is a lot of exchanges, both centralized and decentralized, that are mainly just copies of one another. Just a quick visit to Nomics or CoinMarketCap exchange listings will show you that there are several exchanges still putting around, many of which we've never even heard of. Making matters worse, these third-tier exchanges are essentially a regulatory minefield. They have less oversight and can often get away with more, say, fraudulent practices. And as you can imagine, these exchanges have higher liquidity risks as volumes aren't anything substantial. So again, these types of exchanges crumbling alongside prices shouldn't be a surprise. On the other hand, there are very few people in the world of crypto that understand the inner workings of crypto exchanges like Sam. I have little doubt that he's making false claims here. While these exchanges that Sam is likely talking about are relatively small, the trickle-down effect, if we have learned anything over the past month, still has the potential to impact millions. And now let's go to something more interesting. North Korean hackers behind the $100 million Harmony exploit. Last week, Harmony revealed that wrongdoers breached its Horizon bridge and drained approximately $100 million worth of Ethereum. Shortly after, Harmony's team launched a global manhunt for the criminals responsible for the attack. The firm that tracks stolen digital assets, Elliptic Enterprises, stated that exploit was most likely carried out by the Lazarus Group, a cybercrime entity backed by the North Korean state. Elliptic explained in detail how the heist was carried out. The Lazarus Group targeted username and password credentials of Harmony's employees in the Asia-Pacific region to breach the protocol's security system. Once gaining control, the criminals employed automated laundering services to move the stolen assets during nighttime hours. The hacking organization has already transferred over 40% of the $100 million to a Tornado Cash mixer. And lastly, SEC rejects Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF. According to the SEC, the proposal did not meet standards designed to prevent fraudulent and manipulative market practices. The Commission identified and listed possible sources of fraud and manipulation in the spot Bitcoin market. Among them were wash trading, wealth manipulation, exchange and network hacking, dissemination of misleading information, and remarkably, manipulative activity involving stablecoins, including Tether. Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein responded with a legal challenge today. He questioned why regulators are comfortable with ETFs that hold derivatives of a given asset, but they are not comfortable with funds that hold the same asset. Bloomberg's James Seifert tweeted a potential timeline of events following the loss, which could be dragged out over the next couple of years, 12 to 18 months approximately. Well, that's all for today, and see you in the next one.